What's up, everyone? Welcome to the 175th episode of Cartoon Fight Club. I'm your host, Animation Rewind, and if you're new to this series, be sure to check out the older content. But if you know how the game is played, then let's get ready for the fight. Now I know this battle was uploaded on April 1st, but there is no tomfoolery in tonight's episode. If you want to see some fantastic trolling, please check out the epic war between 1 trillion lions and all 802 Pokemon. I'm sure you'll be surprised to find out who wins that battle. But let's get back to this upload. Tonight's episode was animated by the Saiyan Warlord X. So if you enjoy what you saw, head on over to his channel and subscribe. And yes, we have yet another JMB rap battle inspired episode. A fight between Bendy versus Suicide Mouse. If you want to see them duke it out in a rap, you know where to go. But if you want to see who would win in a fight, sit tight because we're about to introduce Cartoon Fight Club's 175th round of fighters. Remember Disney DVD box set collections? These were always made to put smiles on the faces of children, right? Well, for the most part, they should. But according to internet rumors, which are always highly credible, there was a strange set released in 2009 known as the Leonard Martin Pack of DVDs. This release contains a 9-minute 4-second looped animation of a seemingly depressed Mickey Mouse walking down an abandoned street. The tune plays a slow whining record theme as Mickey strolls down to his inevitable death. You can probably guess how Mickey ends up dying in this film. That's right, suicide. Once the 7-minute mark hits during the film, a really mute blood scream roars in the background of the film, and then seconds later, Mickey finally pulls the plug on himself. The scene abruptly cuts to Mickey's dead smiling face as he finally releases himself from the world. How Mickey kills himself is unclear, but one thing is for certain, this man suffers serious depression and wants to end his life no matter the odds. Now when it comes to this character and versus debating, the tough thing about Suicide Mouse is he's basically feetless. He doesn't fall under the actual Disney canon since Disney never officially approved that the existence of Suicide Mouse has anything to do with the real Mickey Mouse. If I could say anything worth noting about Suicide Mouse is that he has been to hell before, as at the end of the film it says in Russian text, "The sights of hell brings its viewers back in," which could imply that Mickey killing himself must have something to do with his journey to re-enter the gates of hell. Overall, Suicide Mouse is a really sad and depressed version of Mickey. Not much is known about him, but what is known is that he's only really known for kicking the bucket. From one classically animated creep to another, let's discuss Bendy. Bendy and the Ink Machine is a game created by the Meatly, and this game is fairly new as it's only a few months old. There is still many new updates and chapters that has yet to be released for this game, which means currently all information on the main antagonist Bendy is severely limited and minuscule. Still, there is enough information to at least draw reasonable estimations and character habits. In the main game, you play as Henry. Henry is an animator who's been in the animation industry for over 30 years. The story starts off as Henry enters an old animation studio. He hasn't been in this place for a long while, and things are completely different. This is where we meet our man of the hour, Bendy. Now don't let that smile on his face fool you. Bendy is not some innocent G-rated Tiny Toon. Even the simplest looking cartoon characters can have dark roots, Bendy being a prime example. Bendy's true intentions aren't exactly known, but what is known for sure is that he can quickly become a dangerous and deadly threat if you make the wrong move. Bendy has the ability to jump scare his opponents, which leads to the end of their life. It's not exactly known how Bendy specifically kills his opponents, but one thing is for sure, that he's strong enough to kill fully grown men, and he's clearly some type of demonic figure with some nasty jump scares. Bendy is also a quite clever ink creature. I mean, think about it. Henry's a guy who knows a lot about art, animation, ink, and animation tools, yet Bendy can still give him a very hard time trying to solve these puzzles and mysteries. Bendy is also smart enough to host and star in his own cartoon series. Overall, Bendy is an ink figure who—
Where are your fingers?
And now, let's get ready for the fight. This battle's going to take place in the classic cartoon realm with no prep. Let the battle begin!
I'll be back in a little bit. I need to check out this animation studio for a friend. Now don't go anywhere. Oh, here it is. Wow, this
There's a Julieta to come back home to play, but to your decision, this isn't your day. Just we reanimate the answers you were. Let's have no fear, we won't be skipped and swayed. The ink decayed, the walls are bay, but a reckoning has come today. You say Loris has no guts, cause you replace it with mechanical stream. We've been tortured, so we move forward. This disorder kills your day.
And our winner is Bendy. Now, before we discuss why, I want to give a super huge shout out to the battle animator, the Saiyan Warlord X. If you enjoyed what you saw, head on over to his channel and subscribe. Also, super quick shout out to Huntsman Draconia. He's the one who designed the Bendy sprite sheet. Speaking of Bendy, let's discuss why he wins. Now, there is a bit of a problem with this debate. This has to be the least debated fight in all of Cartoon Fight Club research history. Now, this did end up becoming an episode since it was so highly requested, but when it comes down to actually debating out a winner for this fight, there really wasn't much to throw around for many reasons. So far, both characters are near or completely featless, since Bendy is extremely new and young in his indie game career, and Suicide Mouse has little to no canon information for his storyline. This is a disaster for any chance of a heated debate. and picking a winner results in both of their character goals. Suicide Mouse is a mouse who wants to kill himself, and he's facing a demonic ink creature who wants to kill others. It should come to no surprise that Suicide Mouse is going to die via suicide. All Mickey is really good at in this situation is killing himself. And if he dies and Bendy survives, well, that leaves no choice but to have Bendy walk away the winner, making the winner of this battle Bendy. Now, if you want to see a rematch with the real Steamboat Willie classic Mickey Mouse versus Bendy after the second chapter comes out and we can learn more about his powers and abilities, all you gotta do is like this video. If this video gets 20,000 likes, there will be a rematch. Also, don't forget to comment down your own ideas and stay tuned because the next fighters are going to be revealed on the next episode of Cartoon Fight Club.
Where are your fingers?